to generalize a little bit in this one, so don't kill me, black women. When it comes to Tupac in a suit, it's pretty narrow on the demographic that I'm talking about, like as a black man, but I believe the ethos of it, a lot of people can relate to, which is like, don't judge a book by its cover. You can be more than what you appear on the surface. But with this song in specific, it's more so from the perspective of a black man, of course. And I had to generalize a little bit in this one, so don't kill me, black women. But there's times where it seems like you gotta have your ish together, but also at the same time be that dude in the streets. And like, to be the top 1% guy in the corporate world, you have to go a way different path than to be the top 1% dude in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So those two conflict. So it's basically Tupac in a suit. And you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to that, like the whole song just talk about the contradiction of that. It really doesn't exist. It's a unicorn guy, but it's a standard that I can't speak for every black man in the world. Maybe it's just me. But it seems like an odd expectation that isn't likely going to get fulfilled. And so that was what I was going over with Tupac in the suit. And sonically, like, this beat is so West Coast. And this actually came about a few years ago. A friend of mine was like, "Hey man, yo, send me some beats. I might be able to get Snoop to listen to it." And I'm like, "What? I don't have any West Coast sounding beats." I didn't tell him that, but like, I had the midnight oil burning that night. I was like, man, I gotta make some West Coast sounding stuff, man. And I don't really make beats in volume. Like, my main priority is, can I make a song? Once I make a beat, I'm like, oh man, I'm vibing. Like, I'm like, no, let's get this song written. Let's record it. Let's do everything. Let's knock this out. And if it just sits on the computer, it sits on the computer. So me, I don't have a lot of beats in volume. I'm just making them for myself to rap over and put them out and all that. But anyways, yeah, like, just worked that whole night, just made a few West Coast sounding beats. This was one of them, the most memorable, I would say. And as you all know, you've never heard Snoop Dogg over this beat, so I'm gonna guess that it wasn't even sent to me. But that's a good thing though, because we made a banger. And you know, and this beat, yeah, it's just so stereotypically West Coast. And the idea of Tupac in a suit popped up like a couple months ago. And so I just recorded the voice note of it. And I was like, man, I need a West Coast sounding beat for this. And I was like, hold up, I don't even have to make nothing. We already got that instead. So that's how I just married them two together. And it was like, come on, man, it's Tupac. You gotta make something West Coast sounding. Don't even attempt. Don't even attempt it if you don't have a West Coast sounding beat. So that's how I was able to merge the two together, meeting of the minds, and Tupac in the suit.